In this video, you will learn how you build websites like this using AI. All of these websites are live websites that you can check on the internet, all built using Gemini 3. And in this video, I'll show you how you can do the same thing, these beautiful websites that used to take days to build and need to use Framer or Webflow. Now anyone can achieve the same level of design just by following a few techniques that I'll be sharing in this video. All of this is possible using Nano Banana for generating images, and I'll show you exact prompts for that, and then using Gemini 3.0 to build these beautiful animations. None of this video is sponsored. All the tools I'm sharing is because I like using them. After you create the design with AI, I'll show you how you can consistently go viral on Twitter. This will help you get clients. And as you can see, this example got almost 1 million views in 5 days. So you can do the same. And there is a specific trick or workflow that you can use to get your first exposure. Like this guy, he just created the design. He tagged me. And if I like the design, I will repost it. This will be your first exposure, but I'll go more in that on the later part of this video. For the website builder, you can use whatever you prefer, whether it's anti-gravity, whether it's a bolt, whether it's lovable. I'm going to use lovable. I've been using this for the past year and I found this really cool. But you can use anything you want. Plus, lovable uses Gemini 3, the exact model that I want to use by default. So let's type by typing a simple prompt: build me a hero section in pure black dark colors for AI design agency, just a hero section. The background should be pure black, no gradients. That's important to specify. And if you just type this prompt, this is the result that you would receive. So this is the exact prompt, and this is what I got, which is not really exciting. So there is one trick that you can do whenever you start a new project. I go to motionsize.ai and I just look for a design for the hero section that I like. It's much better to start with something and to give AI something to work with rather than just starting with a blank canvas. So just the hero section, the fonts, the colors, the navbar that I like, I'm just going to copy that and I'm going to just send it as it is, and then I can rewrite all of the content. So I'm going to say, but instead of white color on buttons, let's add the liquid glass. And for the liquid glass, there is also cool effect here, which is this one. There is, as you can see, there is this beautiful liquid glass in the background that we can specify AI to create. And I'm just going to paste that, but I'm going to remove everything from this. So let's just paste it and just copy the liquid glass. Find the liquid glass here. So this is our liquid glass. I'm just going to copy this and remove everything else. And instead of this, let's add liquid glass and let's paste that. So here we have, and let's see and wait what it comes back with. And here we have our hero section. Let's replace the video. And for this, I'm going to go to Pinterest. This is the best way to find beautiful images for designs that you can animate. So the way it works, you just find one image that you like, you click on it, and Pinterest will automatically suggest you hundreds of similar images that you like. So just scroll through and find images that fit your theme, fit what you're looking to create. I already found one that I've saved here. So this one is pretty cool as an option. Let's say I like something like this, and the way that I can change the logo is very simply. You would just copy this image and you would go to Nano Banana and just type Nano Banana directly in Google and you'll find the official Google site. I'm going to go to this service, which is Hicksfield. I don't recommend it. I'm not sponsored by them, but I just have credits here, and I'm just going to upload these two images. So the first would be just this graphic that we found in the Pinterest, and the second is my logo. You can paste your own logo, and for the prompt, it is very simple. I'm just going to say replace the logo in the center to be this logo. The second logo, also expand, let's say expand the image to the left and to the right. And for the top part, I want it to have a clear transition so we can have our website in dark color. So I say also the top part above the mountains, above our main, should be completely dark. No pink transition, just dark. And let's just iterate it and see what it comes back with. So these are the couple of results that I've got. I think this one is pretty cool. This one is also cool, but the M here, I think too large, and we want to have content here. So I think I'll go with this option. The M here is pretty small. It fits well in the environment. So all that I have to do is download this, and now let's create very cool animation. So you would want to go to the website called 3.0. I think they have free credits to animate your first designs. I'm not sure, not affiliated with them. But here I just click animate, and let's start by adding some animation for it. I'm gonna click download again and go to video tab here. And I'm gonna just drag this thing in the first prompt. And I'm gonna say animate this exact image with subtle premium motion only. And let's say locked frame, seamless loop, no camera movement, no zoom. And let's, I think that's pretty good. So this is the result that I've received. As you can see, there is not much going on. I should have specified that's wind blowing through the grass to have some more effect, but there is a effect on water. This logo is moving a little bit. I think this is good as a first draft. I just showing you the workflow. So now I'm just copying the link. For you, you would go to a website hosting platform like Mux.com or Cloudflare and just host your videos there. I think they have free trials for beginners or for those who don't have a lot of videos. And now let's go back to our Lovable site. And I'm going to say replace the video in the background and place the link to the video. And let's just send that. But also, let's also say, so let's say we're building a web design agency website. So we'll write all of the text on the hero section to be about AI web design agency, but keep the same number of characters. So let's just send that and see what it comes back with. So this is the result that I've got. It looks pretty cool. The only thing that I wanted to do is change the content. I thought that something like this might look much better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to paste it here, but I'm going to remove everything except the content of the hero section. So I'm going to remove design system, everything. Let's just get rid of stuff here. So the page structure, the hero section content is just what I need. Let's just keep the content and let's remove everything else. So I'm gonna say, let's, instead of our content in the hero section, have the one that I've sent below, but rewrite everything to be about AI web design agency. Just keep the same number of characters and the structure, the layout of the content as we have in the code below. And let's just send that and see what it comes back with. So this is what we've got. I think it looks pretty cool. Let's now build out the rest of the landing page. And for this, I'm going to go to the land book. Let's go to the landbook.com. And here, let's just type agency, since we're building an agency website, just to get an inspiration for sections that we can add to have some unique layout. I'm just going to click on this one. And so this is about us page. Let's just do that. Let's say to him, next, let's build out the rest of the landing page, about 7 sections. And the next section under here can be our approach. So section just talking a little bit about us, can have centered text that appears once we scroll. So this can be for the second section. Then we can have a selected works. So then we can have selected work sections. So 4 cards, 2 in a row, and then use just a placeholder for the image, just a black square. I'll add the video later. So then after that, we can have what we do section. Then we can have what we do sections. So we can say brand design, AI web design, AI web development, and website optimizations, with some descriptions. And instead of icons, just have placeholders. I'll add icons later. Let's just send that. Let's go to the next section. Let's have testimonial section. Then let's have testimonial section. So 1 testimonial with arrows that you can go through them. So let's go and see any other sections, call to action and footer. Let's do that. Then let's have call to action and footer. And then final prompt is keep the liquid glass, CSS, the fonts, and every style that we already established on our hero section. The background on all sections should be pure black. And so the rest of the website, 7 sections as somewhere mentioned. So let's just send that and see what AI comes back with. So this is the result that we received. Let's scroll to see the rest of the sections. So we have About Us section, we have the selected works and what we do, client work with a slider and the CTA and footer. Just like we asked, let's start building the rest of the website. The first thing, I wanted to have a transition here under the hero section. The prompt is very simple as well. All we have to say is, let's add a transition from black to transparent on the hero section on the bottom of the video, if you know what I mean, for a seamless transition. Let's just send that and see what it comes back with. And this is the result that we've got. As you can see, we got this beautiful, nice transition on the water. So it's almost look like the water disappears. And then we have the next section, which we're going to ask it to animate. So for the next section, let's say, increase the font on the next section and on the About Us section. And let's have framer motion to display text from transparent to opacity as we scroll. Also add about 5 or 7 words more to that text. In the About Us section, and let's select that, and then let's just send it and see what it comes back with. So here is our animation for the next section. Looks pretty cool. Let's now add some selected works to this section. And for this, I'm just going to go to my website, just take some from there just for example's sake. So let's just take this, for example. I'm going to click on open the image in the new tab. And I'm just going to say for selected works, let's have this GIFs first. And I'm just going to place the link. Not even sure if it can apply that, but let's try and see. And here we have our portfolio section. Looks pretty cool as well. Let's have some icons for what we do. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to create some icons in the same style that we already have this. So I'm just going to take a screenshot of our original reference. I'm going to go to Nano Banana and images here. I'm going to just upload this. For the prompt, I'm going to say generate 6 abstract figures in the same style as on a pure black background. They should be very close up view with very little detail and then similar style to the image. Just generate 6 abstract separate icons. And let's just send it and see what it comes back with. Let's choose Nano Banana Pro 2. And I'm also going to select this one. This is the result I've received. I think I should have specified more, but let's work with this. So I'm going to animate 3 of them using Grok. So if you're not sure, just go to Grok, Imagine, and you can, I'm pretty sure it's free. So let's just animate that. And this is the result that I've received. So we have this animation of these elements here. And the way that I'm going to take them to the website is I'm just going to go to the beginning of the video, select any screen recording tool. I'm going to use Clean Shot. Just like that, we pasted it here and we have beautiful animated icon. Let's do the same with the rest. Let's do that from the beginning. Click record, then I can crop it with our video editing tool. So as you can see, we have smooth icon, even though it doesn't make much sense. If you spend more time, of course, you can come up with some better ideas. So once it made a full circle, I will just click save. I would open the editor here and I will just drag it when I'm starting. So as you can see, I've started here and the video animation is ending around here. Now I just click trim and convert. Once it's saved, I will just upload it to cloud here. Get the link like this. The video is being processed. We can now remove this one. And here, all I have to do is just click inspect. and get the link. So we have here is the link to our video, and I'm gonna go to Lovable, and I'm gonna say for second card, here is the video, and let's just send that and see what it goes back with. And here we have our section with animated elements. Let's have now transition between this section and this section, similar to what I created. Let me find it. Similar to what I created in this design. As you can see, we have this beautiful 3D transition between two sections, and we can achieve the same result on our new site. So for this, let's go here and find something that would remind us the transition. So for example, you can say I don't know, just look through this, and hopefully you will find, because sometimes it's hard to describe with the words what I'm looking for. So let's do that. I'm just gonna scroll through them. So what I was looking for is something like this, and here I'm just gonna copy the image, and I'm just gonna paste it in Nano Banana. Let's remove all of the prompts, and I'm gonna also copy the original image for reference. So I'm gonna we already have it, so I'm just gonna reference it here, drag it, and for the prompt, I'm gonna say the second image should have the same vibe, textures, dark night theme as the first image. Do not add any other objects to the second image from the first image, like the mountains, the 3D object, just that one piece of land in the air, the same style as the first image. Let's say the earth beneath that land in the air should not be there, and the background should be pure black, just no gradients, nothing, just pure black background behind that flying piece of land. And let's just send that and see what it comes back with. The result that we received, I think, looks pretty good. Let's create an animation for this. So I'm just gonna download this, and I'm gonna drag it here. And for the prompt, I'm gonna just say animate this, no camera movement, just the element in the scene move, looping animation, no sound. And let's just see what it comes back with. So this is the result that we received. Let's preview it one more time. And we have this beautiful animation of stuff moving here. Let's get the link and upload it to our website. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna upload it to CleanShot and get the link from here. Let me find the link. And I'm gonna say, let's have a separate section under what we do section before the client voices, and it should have this video as the background of that section full width. The height should be around 400 pixels to 500. Let's say 500 pixels. And let's just send it and see what it comes back with. And here we have our beautiful transition that covers some cards, and we have this liquid glass effect here, and then we can scroll down to see the client voices section. And let's add some video to our footer. So for that, we can also get something that would fit well, but I'm just looking, maybe we can add something to this. The video background, I'm going to go to designrocket.io and find something from here. I think something like this could work for our footer background. So I'm just gonna copy that. I'm gonna say add this video as a background of our call to action section, and call to action should be 100% VH. And call to action section should be 100% VH. Let's just send it and see what it comes back with. And here we have our call to action section. As you see, it looks pretty cool. Now, the most important part of this video, I'll show you how you can create posts on Twitter that consistently go viral and that get thousands of views. For example, I'll show you how to create this type of post. So for this, you'll need to open Figma, or I think Figma works pretty well here. Just click social media here, and you can click on Instagram story. This will give you a good starting point. You can change the sizes, doesn't really matter. And we have a lot of images that we already generated. So just go here and just find an image that we generated that you think looks cool. So I think this is actually looking great. So I'm going to download this image here and use it as a background for our image. If I want, I can generate another image that would be even larger, and I can just place it in the background of my site, make the background dark. And then for the rest of the sections, all I have to do is just record the screen of that section. So let's say the hero section, I can just click screen recording and just record for a few seconds so the animation is visible. So just like that. Just drag this recording to Figma. By the way, it only works if you have paid plan of Figma. If you don't, then you can use any other video editor you want. I just use Figma because I think this works really well for me. And I'm just gonna also take a screenshot of this section. And you can also, in the same way, take screenshots of the rest of the sections. And then once you're done, I'll show you what to do next. Once you brought your designs to Figma or whatever, just drag your thing to the Figma here, make smaller size. Maybe you can make it not too small, but let's try to see if, yeah, something like this could work. And maybe change the background so it has a little bit of contrast with our background. I can give this style. Let's make a little bit not so wide, and then I would just preview it here like this. Of course, I think this is too large. I can get rid of probably this section, and in this section I can remove this section so we only have less content. Here I can get rid of one thing. So just, you can obviously change a little bit stuff. And let's just move it up like here. And now we can move all up together. Maybe make it a little bit darker. Change it to this. Move it up as well. And now we can preview it one more time. Now we can make it larger. And here we have all of the videos in the background. We can also take actually the video that we created. And let's just download this and place it on the side as well. So it's more attention grabbing. Let's make something like this. Now let's wait and see while the video loads up. And we can take any recording screen tool. And now we don't really see much of the water for some reason. Because it's on the side. Let's move it to the side like this. Not much animation, but that's what we want. We don't want to really distract users a lot. So now let's record a screen like this. Click on record video, and just to start it from the beginning, open it one more time and all the animation will start from the beginning on the side. And you can just wait a little bit for the animation to play. Around 10 to 15 seconds. Videos always do better on Twitter than static pictures. So whenever you want to show something of your work or something, try never do video. Like, even if you can add some noise effect to the picture and make it a video, it would be better than having a static image on Twitter. And now I can just crop it a little bit, do like this. If I wanted to add more effect, I would use the website's called shots.saw, not affiliated with them also, but it has some nice kind of textures or noise effects that I use sometimes in some of my designs. So I can just drag it here and change the frame to be like a Twitter post, something like this. Zoom in, zoom out, extend, get rid of that. And now you can see that there is some light flashes, I can select something else like VHS and see which, or TV, and see which one performs better. I think this looks pretty cool. So now I can just wait for it to optimize, download it. Once it's done, I can just click download here and go to Twitter, and on Twitter just click post here, drag this image, and for the text just write Gemini, something very basic, Gemini banana is insane, made for web designers, and just post it, tag me. Thanks Victor for the prompt. Thanks Victor Audi for the prompt. And if I like the design, I will repost to all of my ad audience, which is already more than 18,000, and you'll get a free exposure like this guy. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.